Hello. Okay, so today I kind of want to talk to you guys about what it means to be house poor. So I know we kind of always hear, well, I don't want to be house poor. I don't want to, have a mortgage that's just going to tie me down. And that's what I just kind of want to quickly talk to you about and what that kind of means whenever you're getting approved for a mortgage. So whenever you go to get approved for a mortgage through whether you're using a bank or a credit union or just a mortgage company, they're going to be looking at your income and then your debt also. So your income to debt ratio. And that's kind of how they determine what you can afford and what you can't afford. And so usually there's a number of this is what you can afford and this is what you should probably stay around. And those two numbers tend to vary because of and how you live your life. So what I always tell people is, hey, I don't want you to get into a home and you obtain this mortgage and then your whole quality of life has to change. And so you're not able to go on trips if you like to travel, or you're not able to go out on the weekends because you have to make a mortgage payment and you don't have a landlord coming and fixing all of your problems all of the time. So, what you can do is whenever you're talking to your loan officer or whoever, a good thing to do is to say, hey, this is a number that I am good to pay every month, and I don't want to go above that. And so that way they can determine if they can say, okay, this is probably what you should stick around, especially taking into consideration your taxes, where your homeowner's insurance is going to be, all of those different factors that come into play for your mortgage. They can kind of break that down for you. And then that way, when you know exactly what that number is, whenever we're searching for homes, if you find something that you absolutely love and that might just be a little bit over budget, we can kind of break it down for you and say, well, if you add $100 to your mortgage, you're going to have to take away some other things. And so that's basically what we mean whenever we're saying house poor. Just because you can afford a house doesn't mean that you should buy it at that. If you're okay to do that, that's totally a different story. But a lot of people don't want to change how they are living because they buy a home. And also whenever you're buying a home, you're going to be adding more expenses to your life because if something breaks or anything like that, any type of upgrades or, if you have a water leak, those are going to be expenses that you're now responsible for. So those are all things that we want to take into consideration when getting you a mortgage.